Hello everyone, I'm here with the new video. Today in my video I'll be taking up the next chapter of class 10, that is quadratic equation. As you all know, quadratic means the degree of this polynomial is 2. Here we are writing equation. So if we talk about the general form of the quadratic equation, that is standard form of a quadratic equation, that is ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0. Clearly in quadratic polynomial we had p of x is equal to ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0. Here we are using equation, so we have LHS and RHS. In RHS we are keeping 0 here. So this is the standard form of any quadratic equation. Wherever we will get any algebraic expression, we will try to solve it, and we will represent that in form of this. If it is like that only, then it is a quadratic equation. But one condition must be there, that is a is not equal to 0. Suppose in an equation the value of coefficient of x square is 0, the value of a is 0, then if it is 0, then this will become 0. So this equation will become px plus c is equal to 0. This is not a quadratic equation, it is a linear equation. So we have to make sure that the value of a is not 0 in this case. So we have the form of quadratic equation as x square plus bx plus c is equal to 0. Here one thing is very important, that the variable here is only one, that is x. Means in a quadratic equation we will be having only one variable. In our previous part, that is pair of linear equation in two variables, there were two variables x and y or something else. Here we are going to use only one variable, that is x. इसमें सिर्फ एक वेरिएबल होगा. अब इसमें जो सबसे बेसिक क्वेश्चन जो आता है वो हमको ये चेक करना है कि जो गिवन इक्वेशंस है वो क्वाड्रेटिक इक्वेशन है या नहीं है. So there is a question like, if we call it question number 1, check whether following are quadratic equations. Check whether following are quadratic equations. In this, the first question is something like this: x plus 1 whole square is equal to twice of x minus 3. I am taking 2-3 examples here. X minus 3 into 2x plus 1 is equal to 0. X times x plus 5. Then we have x plus 2 whole cube is equal to 2x into x square minus 1. Now let us look at these examples. We will try to check whether these are quadratic equation or not. So to check this for the quadratic equation, the process is very simple. We have to rearrange them all in this format. सारी equations को हम represent करेंगे standard form of quadratic equation में, and हम देखेंगे कि क्या इसी format में है. अगर ऐसा ही होगा तो ये quadratic equation है, otherwise नहीं. So in solution part, suppose we take first one. It is x plus 1 whole square is equal to 2 times x minus 3. So it is x plus 1 whole square is a square plus 2ab. So means 2 into x plus 1 into 1 square is equal to, if we multiply 2 in this, it is 2x minus 2 into 3, it is 6. Now x square plus 2x plus 1 is equal to 2x minus 6. Now bring all these things to LHS. X square plus 2x plus 1. This will come with the opposite sign, so minus 2x plus 6 is equal to 0. Now this 2x is with plus and minus, so we can cancel them out. So finally we are getting x square 1 plus 6 is 7 is equal to 0. Now here x square plus 7 is equals to 0. So this is a quadratic. So now let us come to the second part, that is second question B here. So x minus 3 is multiplied with 2x plus 1, that is equals to x into x plus 5. So here we have to multiply these two terms in LHS and RHS. So this is, if we break this way, so we are getting 2x plus 1, then we multiply this, so x into x square plus 5x. If we multiply this whole, we get 2x square plus x, then minus 3 multiplied with this bracket, so we will get minus 6x minus 3, then x square plus 5x. Now we have to bring them all here. So this is 2x square plus x minus 6x minus 3 minus x square minus 5x is equal to 0. सबको LHS में शिफ्ट कर दिया. 2x square minus x square, that is x square, then x minus 6x and minus 5x. This is minus 5x, then minus, it is total minus 10x, then we have minus 3 is equal to 0. Again, this is in the standard form where the x square term is present, so this is in the form of a quadratic equation. So this is all about second part. Now let us come to the third one. Here we have to apply the cube of this expression, that is a plus b whole cube. Its identity is a plus b whole cube. We write it as a cube plus b cube plus 3a square b plus 3ab square. So we can start here with this. So in LHS we have to apply this. So a plus b whole cube is equals to 2x into x square minus 1. So we will apply this identity in the LHS. So we will be getting x cube plus 2 cube plus 3 into a square means x square into 2 plus 3a means 3 into x into b square means 2 square plus there is nothing because we have taken b cube here. So this is equals to, now multiplying this is 2x cube, then if we multiply with 1 it is 2x. So this is what we are getting. Now simplify this, x cube plus 8 plus 6x square, then we have plus 2 square is 4, 4 3s are 12x is equal to 2x cube minus 2x. Now we can shift all these terms here. So we will be getting x cube plus 8 plus 6x square plus 12x minus 2x cube plus 2x is equal to 0. Now we have to rearrange, like we have x cube and minus 2x cube. So if we add this, we get minus of x cube, then the square term, that is plus 6x square, then 12x plus 2, 14x, and finally we have plus 8 is equal to 0. So clearly here the highest term is cube, highest power is 3, means degree is 3. So this is not a quadratic equation, it is a cubic equation. So now we will be moving further in this chapter. Like what we did in chapter 3, we had a word problem and 2 unknowns were there. So in that particular section we were using 2 variables, but here in quadratic equation, as I told you, we have to use only 1 variable. So there will be some changes in it. Like let me explain this thing with an example. I am taking a very simple question. The product of 2 consecutive integers consecutive positive integers is 306. We need to find the integer. We have to frame an equation to represent this situation. Now see, here we have two unknowns, but still we have to use one. That is very simple thing here. We have a condition that is product of these two positive integers is 306. So what we are going to use here is, we have two consecutive positive integers. So we'll assume that let the first integer is x. Now consecutive means continuous, means the next term. अगर पहला नंबर x है तो उसके जस्ट बाद वाला x+1 आएगा. And the second integer is the next one, that is x+1. How we go through this? Now according to the question, the product of these two means x into x+1 is equals to 306. The product, the multiplication of these consecutive integers is 306. So we can multiply them. So x into x, it is x square, plus x into 1, that is x, is equals to 306. If we shift it to LHS, we get x square plus x, and this will come this side, so minus 306 is equals to 0. So this is that quadratic equation which will represent this situation here. So by using quadratic equation, we can represent the whole situation into only one variable. So this is how we deal with the word problems in this case. Now what we have to do is, we have to find out the solution of this equation so that we can find out those positive integers. There will be two values of x. Then we have to only take the positive value so that we have the unique answer here, because we have to take only positive integers as per the question. So for solution of this, we have different methods, and the name of these methods I will be taking up now. So the next part here is solution of a quadratic equation. Equation formation is one thing. Then we have to discuss the solution of a quadratic equation. See, we have the standard form of a quadratic equation as x square plus bx plus c is equal to 0. We will be having any equation in this form. Now we have to use different methods. In this, the first method is, you must be knowing about this. This is very simple, factorization. Second method here is completing the square method. And third thing here is quadratic formula. Here there are three methods by which we can solve the quadratic equation. Clearly, as I told you earlier, the degree of a quadratic equation is 2. So there will be two solutions. One, suppose x1 we call it, and the other one is x2. So we have to find this x1 and x2 by using these three methods. And the method is very simple. It is similar to the method which we use in the solution of simple equations. That is, we have to simply put for factorization I am talking about. We have to put px is equals to 0, means whatever quadratic equation is given to us, that is already in this format. Then we have to factorize, and we will be getting two factors like x plus a into x plus b, and we will equate these two zeros and we will get the values of x here. So that will be the solution of this equation. So now one by one I will be taking up the different methods of solution of quadratic equation. So let us start with the first method. Out of those three, factorization, completing the square and quadratic formula, I am starting here with factorization method. To explain this method, I will be using the standard form of the equation, that is x square plus bx plus c is equal to 0. इसमें जो क्वेश्चन होंगे वो दो फॉर्म में हो सकते हैं. ये ऐसा भी हो सकता है स्टैंडर्ड फॉर्म में a की वैल्यू 1 हो जाए, तो ये भी एक फॉर्मेट हो सकता है. But we will assume that the value of a is here 1, so I will be taking only one case here, and the whole discussion will be according to this. Wherever possible, we use a. If it is 1, then we use a is equals to 1, so that will make our discussion simpler. इसमें फैक्टराइजेशन करने के लिए जो बेसिक मेथड है उसको हम बोलते हैं स्प्लिटिंग ऑफ मिडिल टर्म. Splitting of middle term. Now in the middle term we have to split it into two parts. Like if we break it x square plus, to break this we have the coefficient of x, that is b. Will be breaking this b into two parts. Let us call them d and e. We will write it as d plus e. D is equals to d plus e. Now we will have the equation like this, x square. If we change this and if we multiply this x inside, we get dx plus ex plus c is equals to 0. Then we will take common terms from these two pairs. Earlier we were having only 3 terms in a quadratic equation. Degree is 2, so there will be only 3 terms. The expression with power x power 2, the expression the term with power 1, and then constant term. So there were only 3 terms. To take anything common we need 2 pairs, so we have divided the middle term into 2 parts like this, where I have used b is equals to d plus e. So now let us come to this. This is whenever we have a numerical question, then we will try to solve it further. Here it is only, I just wanted to explain you how we break this. Now the thing is that to write b as d plus e, we have to follow a procedure. That procedure is like this. First of all, we have to multiply the value of a with c. जो कोफिशिएंट ऑफ एक्स स्क्वायर है और कांस्टेंट टर्म है, हम सबसे पहले उन दोनों को मल्टीप्लाई करेंगे एंड वी विल गेट द आंसर. यहाँ जो भी नंबर आएगा उसका हम फैक्टराइजेशन करेंगे. सपोज दैट नंबर इज AC, आई एम राइटिंग हियर. इसके फैक्टर्स हम निकाल लेंगे. यहाँ पर बहुत सारे फैक्टर्स आ जाएंगे अकॉर्डिंग टू द क्वेश्चन. नाउ व्हाट वी हैव टू डू इज, हमको इन सारे फैक्टर्स का एक कॉम्बिनेशन बनाना है, सो दैट if we multiply them, like two factors will be nothing but d and e. इनका combination जो बनेगा उसी को हम d और e बोलेंगे, such that their product is equivalent to a into c. It will be by default because they are using the factors only of AC. तो ये एक सिचुएशन हमको ध्यान रखना है कि जो दो फैक्टर्स हम बना रहे हैं उनका प्रोडक्ट a into c के बराबर हो, साथ ही साथ उनका सम b के इक्वल हो. नाउ द इम्पोर्टेंट पार्ट इज वी हैव टू keep these things with sign a, c and b. Then we have to check this with also the sign with sign. Suppose somewhere it is minus, then it should be minus there, so that we get the sum of this d and e as b. So this is the whole process. Now I will explain this with an example. So let us start the factorization process. It is a very simple process. Let us take that example which I have written on the right hand side. So this is the question here. Now if we compare this with the standard form x square plus bx plus c is equal to 0, here clearly the value of a is 6, the value of b is -1, and the value of c is -2. Now from here we have to calculate the value of a into c. The thing is that we have to break this value of b into 2 parts. b को 2 पार्ट्स में ब्रेक करना है जिसकी वैल्यू है -1. Now that splitting will be done by the value of a into c, that is 6 into -2, that is coming out to be -12. Now this is coming out to be negative, but we cannot find out the factors of a negative number, so we'll take it as the mode of this, that is 12. हम इसको सिर्फ पॉजिटिव लेके फैक्टराइज करेंगे। इसके फैक्टर्स हम जब लिखते हैं तो प्राइम फैक्टराइजेशन में सबसे पहले हम इसी सीक्वेंस में चलते हैं, जैसे विल स्टार्ट विद 2, 3, 5, 7 एंड सो ऑन। So clearly this is an even number, so this is divisible by 2, we get 6. Again this is even, so we can divide it by 6. This is 3, and 3 is a prime number, so it will be divided by itself, it is 3. Now we are getting 3 factors. In some cases we will not be able to represent it directly by using these factors which we are getting here. In that particular case we will use 1 as the factor, because for every number there is a fixed factor, that is 1. 1 is factor of every number. तो जहाँ हमको रिक्वायरमेंट लगेगी हम 1 को भी यूज कर सकते हैं. Now here the value of b is -1. We have to rearrange these 3 factors in such a form that we get -1 on addition, and on multiplication we get -12, that is a into c. तो क्लियरली हमको 1 चाहिए, जो भी वो भी माइनस साइन में. सबसे पहले हमने सोचा कि 1 कैसे आएगा, तो 2 into 2 is 4 and 3 alone if we take, इन दोनों को एक साथ ले लें और ये एक सिंगल लें, तो 4 - 3 1 आ सकता है. बट आंसर में हमको -1 चाहिए, तो हम इस 4 को मीन्स ग्रेटर वैल्यू जो इन फैक्टर्स में होगी उसको हम निगेटिव लेंगे, सो दैट एडिशन विल बी based on this greater number. So this is -4 plus 3. So we will divide the middle term in 2 parts in such a way, like 6x square, and in place of -x we will be writing -4x and plus 3x minus 2 is equal to 0. In place of -x we have written -4x plus 3x, because we are getting these two factors 4 and 3. We need -1 as b, so this will be -4 plus 3. Now we have total 4 terms in place of 3. Now we have to take common from these two pairs. If we look at the first pair, clearly if we talk about the coefficients, 2 is common in both the numbers, both the terms, and x square and x, so common term is x. This is taken out, so what will remain? यहाँ क्या बचेगा वो निकालने का सिंपल सा तरीका है, जो भी टर्म दी है उसको आप कॉमन एक्सप्रेशन से डिवाइड कर दें. इसको आप डिवाइड करोगे तो ये 3 और ये x की 1 पावर कैंसिल होगी, तो क्या बचेगा 3x. और जनरली इट कैन बी डन डायरेक्टली, सो दिस इज 3x. देन वी हैव टेकन 2 आउटसाइड, so we have minus, and 4 divided by 2 is 2, x is already out, so 3x minus 2. Now in this factorization process we have to make sure that whatever we are writing in the first bracket it is same in the second bracket. जो भी यहाँ फर्स्ट ब्रैकेट में आएगा वही यहाँ आना चाहिए, अदरवाइज आपका फैक्टराइजेशन गलत होगा. तो हम डायरेक्टली इसको ऐसा लिख देते हैं. देन वी विल सी कि whatever was there we have to use it as it is. Like here it was 3x, we have taken inside, so nothing is remaining, so write here 1. So we are writing +1 here because we have plus only here. So this is how these terms will come. Now we have only 2 terms in product form. So out of these 2 terms this bracket is common, so we will separate this 3x minus 2. इस ब्रैकेट को हमने सेपरेट कर लिया. अब हमारे पास इस टर्म से सिर्फ 2x बचा, तो हमने 2x लिख दिया, और इस टर्म से हमारे पास +1 बचा, तो हमने +1 लिख दिया, एंड इट इज इक्वल टू 0. नाउ these are the factors of this quadratic equation. Now to find the solution, what we have to do, we have to put them equal to 0. The situation is like we want to find the values of x such that this becomes 0. इस x की ऐसी वैल्यू हम निकालना चाह रहे हैं जिससे ये पूरा एक्सप्रेशन 0 हो जाए, मीन्स LHS और RHS इक्वल आ जाए, so that we have the factors here 3x minus 2 and 2x plus 1. हमारे पास 2 फैक्टर्स है, हम इसको इस फॉर्मेट में लिख देंगे जो हमारे पास एक्सप्रेशन है. अब इन दोनों इस एक्सप्रेशन को 0 करने के लिए 2 ऑप्शन है, या तो ये 0 हो जाए या फिर ये 0 हो जाए या दोनों हो जाए, बट वी कैन राइट दिस वे, दिस इज 0 और 2x plus 1 is equal to 0, या तो ये फैक्टर 0 हो जाए या फिर ये हो जाए. If you look at this, we get here 3x is equal to 2 or 2x is equal to minus 1. So from here we are getting x is equal to 2 by 3 or x is equal to minus 1 by 2. So these are the values for which the given quadratic equation is true. Means if we substitute x is equal to 2 by 3 and x is equal to minus 1 by 2 in this equation, the value of this LHS will be equal to RHS. So this is the whole factorization process. Now one by one I will take more examples and then we will understand this better. So now let us come to some more questions so that we will have some practice here. Like I am taking here x square minus 3x minus 10 is equal to 0. Second, root 2x square plus 7x plus 5 root 2 is equal to 0. So these two examples I am taking here. We want to factorize them. So for the first part, first of all we will take the first question here. So x square minus 3x minus 10 is equal to 0. Clearly the value of a is 1, the value of b is minus 3 and the value of c is minus 10. So as I told you, we have to calculate a into c, that is 1 into minus 10, that is coming out to be minus 10. Now we have to factorize 10. So the factors of 10 are 2 and 5. Now the value of b is minus 3. तो 5 और 2 का यूज करके माइनस 3 कैसे आएगा, माइनस 5 प्लस 2. So we will use this. So x square, we want negative value, so greater will be with minus sign. So minus 5x plus 2x minus 10 is equal to 0. हमको b की वैल्यू निगेटिव दी हुई है, इसलिए जो दो फैक्टर्स हम लिखेंगे इसमें बड़ा नंबर जो होगा उसका साइन माइनस होगा, so that on addition this will become minus 3. Now take common from these two terms. Clearly it is only x, so x will remain. From here it is minus 5 plus, as I told you, we have to write the same bracket here. Now here the term was 2x, we are writing 2 only inside the bracket, means 2 is taken common, then 10 divided by 2 is minus 5. So this is the term. Now from these two we are taking x minus 5 as common. The remaining term is x plus 2 here. So we will write this like this. Now x minus 5 is equal to 0 or x plus 2 is equal to 0. So from here we are getting two values of x, that is x is equal to 5 or x is equal to minus 2. So this is the solution of this particular question. Now come to this. Here clearly we have the value of a as root 2, the value of b is 7 and the value of c is 5 root 2. As I told you, we have to calculate the value of a into c, that is root 2 into 5 root 2. When you look at this, we are getting here 5 into root 2 square, and you must have studied in class 9 that square of a number with radical sign is always the number. So this is 5 into 2. So from here we are getting 10, which is nothing but the factors are as it is 2 and 5, and here we need the value, that is 7x. हमको value क्या चाहिए, 7x. So clearly it is 5 plus 2. So we will be using 5 plus 2 in this. So we are getting here 2 root 2x square plus 5x plus 2x plus 5 root 2 is equal to 0. Now look at this. When we are writing root 2 square, what does it mean? 2 means you must have studied nth root of a number. Root 2 is nothing but power 1 by 2, its whole power is 2. If we use simple exponent rule, the powers will be multiplied, so 1 by 2 into 2, this 2 is cancelled with 2, so finally we are getting 2. So this is what we are getting here. What does it mean if we look at this? root 2 square is nothing but root 2 multiplied with root 2, that is coming out to be 2. इसका मतलब ये है कि किसी भी नंबर को आप रूट साइन लगा के 2 बार मल्टीप्लाई करके लिख सकते हैं. So this is the result which I am going to use here in factorization. So now look at these two. Here what is common? Clearly it is only x which we can take common. So root 2x will remain plus 5 is remaining. Now we have to write the same bracket in this. So root 2x plus 5 is equals to 0. Now when we look at this was 2 and we have taken root 2 inside. इस 2 को आप क्या लिख सकते हैं? root 2 into root 2. इसमें से एक रूट 2x अंदर है, एक रूट 2 अंदर है, तो बाहर क्या बचेगा? सिर्फ रूट 2. तो हमने यहाँ पर लिख दिया रूट 2 एंड 5 रूट 2 में से रूट 2 बाहर आ गया तो 5 विल रिमेन. सो फाइनली द फैक्टर्स विच आर कॉमन इज root 2x plus 5 and the remaining factor is x plus root 2. This is equals to 0. Now one by one we will equate them to 0, that is root 2x plus 5 is equals to 0 or x plus root 2 is equals to 0. So we are getting x is equals to minus 5 by root 2 or x is equals to minus root 2. So from here we are getting these two roots of that quadratic equation. So this is all about the factorization process. Now let me take one word problem based on factorization. I am taking a question here. It is like find two numbers whose sum is 27 and the product is 182. The number whose sum is 27 and the product is 182. We have to find such numbers. Here clearly the numbers we have to find in which the sum is given as 27 and the product is 182. Clearly we have to assume them with some variable. So let the first number be x. पहला नंबर हमने x मान लिया. अब यहाँ पर हम लीनियर इक्वेशन इन टू वेरिएबल की तरह नहीं कर सकते कि एक x है तो दूसरा हमने y मान लिया, दोनों को x plus y is equals to 27 लिख दिया, फिर x into y को 182 लिख दिया. That was done in case of linear equation in two variable. Here we have to use only one variable as we have quadratic equation here. So let the first number is x. Now the sum is 27. If one of them is x, the remaining will be total minus first number. So second number will be equals to total means 27 minus the first number, that is 27 minus x. Then we have product of numbers, that is equals to 182. So from this situation, according to the question, what we have, x into 27 minus x is equals to 182. If we multiply x, we get 27x minus x square is equals to 182. So from here, if we shift, we get this thing. Now if we take first of all we rearrange this, minus x square plus 27x minus 182 is equals to 0. Here the coefficient of x square is minus 1, so we can rearrange and take minus common, and that can be sent to RHS. So इसमें sign change हो जाएगा, x square minus 27x plus 182 is equals to 0. Now the process is very simple. We have to factorize this by using factorization method. So our target is to find the factors of this expression. The expression is x square minus 27x plus 182 is equals to 0. Clearly here a into c is 1 into 182, that is 182. तो हमको 182 के फैक्टर्स करने हैं. तो let us factorize. If this is clearly divisible by 2, so we get 91. Now this is divided by 7, so we get 1, and then 13, and then we have 13 here. Now look at this. In the middle term, the value of b is minus 27. So it is very simple. 2 into 4 taken together and 13. That is 14. Here we are getting 14 and this is 13. 14 plus 13 is nothing but 27. But we need the answer as negative. So we have to take both of them as minus with minus sign. So here we will be writing x square minus 13x and minus 14x, so that when we add this, it will be a negative 27. So plus 82 is equals to 0. Now we have to take something common. Here we are getting x as common, so x minus 13, and if we look at this, x minus 13 we have to write. Now here it was minus 14x, we are writing x, so this will be minus 14 outside. So this is what we are getting. So x minus 13 is common. The remaining term is x minus 14 is equals to 0. Now x minus 13 is equals to 0 or x minus 14 is equals to 0. So from here we are getting x is equals to 13 or x is equals to 14. x की दो वैल्यू आ गई और दोनों ही पॉजिटिव है. अब अगर हम x की वैल्यू को ये कंसीडर करें 13, तो फर्स्ट नंबर क्या आएगा? The first number will be x means 13, and the second number will be 27 minus x, that is 27 minus 13, that is 14. If we consider this, the first number will be 14 and the second number will be 27 minus x. This was x, 14. So this will be 27 minus 14. So this second number is coming out to be 13 here. Means the values of x here is 13 and 14. If we consider one by one, then the first number is 13, then second is coming out to be 14. If we consider this as first, the second will come out to be 13. So this is how we solve any word problem based on this concept. So let us come to the second method, that is completing the square method. This is the second method to find out the roots of a quadratic equation. So here, as the name suggests, completing the square means we have to make the perfect square by given equation. I will discuss this whole process by the standard form, that is x square plus bx plus c is equal to 0. We just want to make it a perfect square so that we can find out the roots. So in this whole process, I will be deriving the quadratic formula, that is Sri-Dharacharya formula. क्वाड्रेटिक फॉर्मूला जो नेक्स्ट मेथड है वो इसी मेथड से मैं डिराइव करने वाला हूँ, तो उससे आपको कंप्लीटिंग द स्क्वायर मेथड भी समझ में आएगा और उसका डेरिवेशन भी होगा. इसको परफेक्ट स्क्वायर बनाने के दो मेथड हैं. फर्स्ट मेथड, देयर आर टू वेज. हम इस इक्वेशन में पूरी इक्वेशन को a से डिवाइड कर दें. If we divide it by a, what will happen here? If we separate them, x square plus a plus b upon ax plus c upon a, and this is nothing but 0. From here we are getting the coefficient of x square as 1. The both methods can be any one of the methods we can use. So from here the equation is coming in this format: x square plus b upon ax plus c upon a is equals to 0. Other way is to multiply with a in the whole equation. X square plus bx plus c is equals to 0. If we multiply whole equation with a, what we will get? Here we will be getting a square x square plus abx plus ac is equals to 0. A into 0 is nothing but 0. Here we can write ax whole square plus abx plus ac is equals to 0. Here this can be written as x whole square. So in both the ways, what we try to do, कभी भी perfect square बनाना है तो हमारे पास दो मेथड है. फर्स्ट थिंग इज दैट वी हैव थ्री टर्म्स इन दिस. In a quadratic identities, we have three identities. First one is x plus y whole square, then we have x minus y whole square, and then we have x plus y into x minus y. In this, we have only two terms, x square minus y square, so this is of no use here. Now we have to think about these two identities, that is x square plus 2xy plus y square, and here we x square minus 2xy plus y square. Clearly the difference is of this minus sign, and here it is minus 2xy. But here we will consider the first one only, and the reason behind this is that if we replace plus y in the first identity, if we replace plus y with minus y, we will get the second identity. So this is very simple here. So what we are going to do here is that we have written this as whole square. The first term whole square we have here. Now we will consider the middle term, that is the coefficient of x and the term with x, this as the middle term of that expression. Here also we will consider this as the middle term. Then we will try to find out the second term. In the expression x plus y whole square, we have three terms. First one is x square, then we have middle term 2 into x into y, then finally we have y square. So this is the first term square, then we have second term square also there, and in middle we have 2 times x, first term multiplied with second term. So this is what we are going to do here. We will use this expression and we will equate it to 2 into x into y. From there we will get the value of y and use in the second term square. So that process can be done by using this and this way. Means जो फर्स्ट टर्म का स्क्वायर है वो आप इसको a से डिवाइड करके भी बना सकते हो और इसको भी करके लिख सकते हो. बट हमारा जो सॉल्यूशन है वो x के लिए है, तो अगर हम इस मेथड से जाएंगे तो हमको डायरेक्टली x की वैल्यू मिलेगी. यहाँ अगर हम देखेंगे तो हमको हमेशा x के साथ a को कंसिडर करके चलना पड़ेगा. So it's better to use this method. Wherever we will get some coefficient, we have to divide by the coefficient of x square, the whole equation, so that we come to this expression. Now we will move further in this part so that we can make it a perfect square. So the process is very simple. The standard form is ax square plus bx plus c here, and we have divided it by a. So we are getting x square plus b upon ax plus c upon a is equal to 0. Now we will rewrite, we will consider actually the middle term as 2xy, as the variable here is x, so I am using 2xy, and this is nothing but b upon x from this standard form. From here I just want the value of y so that we can write the second term, that is y. So if we look at this x and x is cancelled here. So from here we are getting the value of y as b upon 2a. So this will be taken as the second term here. So we will be using this value of y here. As we know that the constant term here is c upon a, and the value of second term is coming out to be b upon 2a. These are two different things. So we have to make sure that this term is present in this expression with a square sign, because in the whole square we have x square plus 2xy plus y square. होल स्क्वायर के अंदर फर्स्ट टर्म का भी स्क्वायर आता है, सेकंड टर्म का भी स्क्वायर आता है. तो यहाँ से हमने सेकंड टर्म की वैल्यू निकाल ली. तो हम इसको अब एक बार ये वाली टर्म क्योंकि है नहीं, तो हम इसको अपनी तरफ से रख देंगे. So what we will get, what I am going to do here is x square plus the middle term is as it is. We can rewrite it as 2 into first term is x, so into x, and the value of y is b upon 2a. It is nothing but this only, b upon x. If we cancel this 2, we will be getting b upon ax only. Now what we have to do, we have to insert this term y upon 2a, and that too in a square format, so that we can have the perfect square out of this. हमने अपनी तरफ से b upon a whole square plus किया, but as we cannot change the equation, we have to do the same with a minus sign. Means हम इसको एक बार प्लस करेंगे और एक बार माइनस कर देंगे, so that this cancel out and the whole equation is as it is. And then we have c upon a here, that is equals to 0. So this is what we are getting out of this. So we will proceed further in this now. So when we look at this whole expression from these three terms, what we are getting? X first term square plus 2 into first term into second term plus second term square. This is nothing but first term plus second term whole square. That is, first term here is x, and the second term the value of y was b upon 2a. So first term plus second term whole square we are getting from here. Then we have minus. If we open this, we are getting b square upon 4a square plus c upon a is equal to 0. This is the expression which we are getting here in this process. Now we'll try to solve this further so that we can get the value of x. So here what we have to do is, we will rewrite it here. Now in this process, what I am going to do, as we have got a perfect square, we will shift the remaining portion except this perfect square to the other side. So when we will shift this to RHS, this minus will become plus here, so b square upon 4a square, and this is plus, so it will be minus c upon a. Now look at this right hand side. What we have here, this is simple. A, B, C are nothing but some integers here, so we can rearrange them, and if we take the LCM of this, what we will get? LCM will be nothing but 4a square. This is the same here, so we have to write b square. Here the denominator is a, so we have to divide 4a square by a. We will be getting 4a. That number will be multiplied in c. यहाँ पर इस टर्म में क्या आएगा? अगर हम इसको 4a स्क्वायर बनाना चाहें तो क्या लिखेंगे? 4a से मल्टीप्लाई करना पड़ेगा, तो वही काम हम न्यूमरेटर में भी करेंगे. So here we will be getting minus 4ac. So this is the expression which we are getting, that is x plus b upon 2a whole square is equals to b square minus 4ac upon 4a square. ये हमारे पास आएगा. अब जब भी हमको x की वैल्यू निकालना है तो इस स्क्वायर को रिमूव करना पड़ेगा. इसके लिए सिर्फ एक ही मेथड हमारे पास है, that is we have to take square root. So we will be taking square root both the sides. What we will get in LHS, we will be writing this. The square will be removed by using square root. So that is how we can write here. And if we look at the RHS, we are getting here b square minus 4ac upon 4a square, which is nothing but, if we separate them, b square minus 4ac under the radical sign, and in denominator we will be getting root 4a square. Now in the denominator we can simplify this as b square minus 4ac upon the square root of 4 is 2 and the square root of this is a. But one thing we missed here, that is, if we take square root of anything, there will be two possibilities. Let me talk about that. If I am writing square root of 16, in general we write it as 4, but this is, let us discuss about minus 4 square. What we call it? Minus 4 into minus 4. So from here we are getting plus 16. If we talk about 4 square, again it is 4 into 4, that is 16. What does it mean? माइनस और प्लस दोनों साइन के साथ अगर हम किसी नंबर को स्क्वायर करते हैं तो वैल्यू सेम आ रही है. इसका मतलब ये होना चाहिए कि जब भी हम स्क्वायर रूट लेंगे तो देयर शुड बी टू पॉसिबिलिटीज. सो हियर वी विल बी राइटिंग प्लस माइनस साइन सो दैट वी कैन हैव बोथ द पॉजिटिव एंड नेगेटिव वैल्यूज. So from here what we are getting, here when we take square root, this 2 will be cancelled with square root, as I explained you in the previous part. So that is x plus b upon 2a simply is equals to, we are getting here plus minus under root b square minus 4ac upon 2a. Now we need the value of x, so we have to shift this term to RHS. This plus b upon 2 will come with minus sign, that is minus b upon 2a plus minus under root b square minus 4ac upon 2a. Clearly the denominator is 2a only, so we can write minus b plus minus under root b square minus 4ac upon 2a. So this is the whole expression which we are getting here. Clearly the value of x is coming here is minus b plus minus under root b square minus 4ac upon 2a. Now look at this. By using this expression, we can directly find out the roots of this standard form of quadratic equation, where, as I told you, there will be two roots. So if we call them x1 and x2, the value of x1 will be calculated by minus b. Once we will take plus sign here, so we will get minus b plus b square minus 4ac square root upon 2a. And if we take it as x2, the other one, we will use minus sign here, so minus b minus under root b square minus 4ac upon 2a. तो यहाँ से हमारे पास दो रूट्स आते हैं x1 और x2, जो कि इस फॉर्मूले से एक बार प्लस और एक बार माइनस लेने पर आता है. एंड दिस एक्सप्रेशन इज नथिंग बट क्वाड्रेटिक फॉर्मूला. इसी एक्सप्रेशन को हम क्वाड्रेटिक फॉर्मूला बोलते हैं. ये हमारा थर्ड मेथड होगा. सो दैट होल प्रोसेस विच आई डिस्कस हियर इज नथिंग बट कंप्लीटिंग द स्क्वायर मेथड, so by which we have derived quadratic formula. I will cover this up in the next part, but here I will be taking one example, and now we will try to solve that with the completing the question. Find the roots of equation 5x square minus 6x minus 2 is equals to 0 by the method of completing the square. So here we will be using this method to find the roots. In previously I explained you by using the standard form of the quadratic equation. Now we will take this question and we will find out the final answers here. The equation here is 5x square minus 6x minus 2 is equals to 0. As I told you, we have to divide it by the a, that is coefficient of x square. So we will divide the equation by 5. What we will get? 5x square minus 6x minus 2 is equals to 0 upon 5, 0 upon 5. If we separate them, we will be getting 5x square upon 5 minus 6 upon 5x minus 2 upon 5 is equals to 0. This 5 and 5 is cancelled. So the equation which we are getting here is this. Now here we can see the first term is with us, that is x. This will be used as it is as the first term in that perfect square. Now we will consider minus 6 upon 5x as 2xy. जैसा मैंने आपको बोला था, हम इसको 2xy की वैल्यू मानेंगे, that is 2xy is equals to minus 6 upon. So here we are equating 2xy is equals to minus 6 upon 5x. X and x is cancelled, so y is minus 6 upon 5 into 2. If we divide it by 2, we will get 3 here. So the value of y is coming out to be minus 3 upon 5 here. So this is the value of y which will be adding and subtracting. So in the equation now, x square minus 2 into x into, we will use this as, this is nothing but plus here because we have to use this value only. So minus 3 upon 5 plus minus 3 upon 5 whole square and minus 3 upon 5 whole square and the thing what minus 5 2 upon 5 is already there. So this is what we are getting here. Now when we look at this whole expression, this is a perfect square which is nothing but x plus minus 3 upon 5 होल स्क्वायर. यहाँ निगेटिव नंबर है इसलिए हमको ब्रैकेट यूज करना पड़ेगा. देन वी हैव माइनस ऑफ, if we take square of this we will be getting 9 upon 25. Then we have minus 2 by 5 is equals to 0. If we multiply this here we will get minus x minus 3 by 5 whole square. Now we shift this to RHS. What we will get? 9 upon 25 plus 2 upon 5. Now we can take LCM here, it is 25. So this is coming out to be 9. Here we have to multiply with 5. So this will become 10. So finally we are getting 19 upon 25. So here x minus 3 upon 5 whole square is nothing but 19 upon 25. Now we need the value of x. So for that we have to take square root. So let us take the square root of this. What we will get? In the whole square part, the square will be removed. Here we will get plus minus root 19 upon 25, which is nothing but plus minus 19. Root 25 is 5. Now we can shift this minus 3 by 5 to RHS. This will become plus. Then plus minus under root 19 upon 5. The LCM is 5. So 3 plus minus root 19 upon 5 is the final answer, where if we need the separate values we can use x1 is equals to 3 plus root 19 and x2 is equals to 3 minus root 19. So this is how we solve the upon 5 was there we can value. So this is how we work on the given quadratic equation by completing the square method so that we can get the roots here. Now see, when we look at these two answers, this is not possible by using the factorization process. Let me explain you why. अगर हम इस इक्वेशन को देखें, 5x square minus 6x minus 2 is equals to 0. a into c is 5 into minus 2, that is minus 10. अब हम अगर 10 के फैक्टर्स को देखें तो 2, 5, this we are getting. Now it's very tough or almost impossible to represent 2, 5 or even if we use 1 here, it is next to impossible that we can represent this middle term in form of these two factors. So here we cannot use factorization method. That's why we are going through the completing the square method, and then we have the quadratic formula that is more better to use. Here this is a very long process in completing the square method, but by using quadratic formula this we can directly get this value. We have to simply put the values of a, b, c, and we can directly get the answer.